Hello there. It's Saturday morning and it is revolting outside. It's windy, it's rainy, it's the perfect sewing day. So I'm in my sewing machine room, my craft room. I showed you a tour of it a couple of videos ago. Got my newer sewing machine out to do some quite thick sewing. I'll show you in a second. But I've also dug out my old sewing machine, my lovely little brother Brian, I call it. I didn't upgrade because actually the sewing machine that I've got now is not necessarily a better one than my old one. It's just that my old one had so many hours sewing time on it. It was getting a bit old, and it's a basic entry-level embroidery machine, so I didn't want to completely wear it out just by doing bog standard sewing. I wanted to preserve it for doing the embroidery machine sewing, which is something I've always really wanted to do and never got my act together. I thought I could see a rabbit out there then, but I haven't got my glasses on, so it might have just been a molehill. So, lost my train of thought now. Yeah, so I ended up getting this Bonina, which is a purely mechanical sewing machine because they're workhorses and they just go on for years. They've actually stopped manufacturing them now, so I hope that doesn't mean that spare parts will be hard to come by, because I bought it so that this machine would last me a lifetime. Actually, it was a Christmas present from Toby, but it was on my wish list and I'd researched it and I wanted one that was kind of heavy duty and would last a lifetime, so it wouldn't end up in landfill like so many sewing machines do. So fingers crossed that I will have it for a lifetime. I've not long got out of the shower, so my hair's still wet. It's not a crowning glory anyway, even when it's dry. Let me flip you around. I'm going to show you what I'm sewing. I started making the other day with this piece of old vintage quilt that I was given from Deb's DSG 1964 when she popped it in with my order of my sheets that I covered my sofa in ages ago. And I started making this sewing machine cover, complete with a little pocket to put the manual in, and the can't remember what you call it. It's like a deck to extend this thing so that it can all be held together tight, neatly out of the way. I'll explain this in a minute. And despite following the measurements from the cover that it came with, this didn't actually fit. So I started to unpick it. I'm going to extend the length here on the side panel and extend this bit. I'm going to do some jiggery pokery and patchwork and try and salvage this, because I don't have enough to start over again. I don't even have enough of this left to make an overlocker cover. Look, I've got a confession to make. I'll quickly show you now. My friend Nikki gave me this last year, 3 of these gorgeous balls. And I've seen a sweater on Instagram with the colours where this is the main body. Then it's got a colourwork yoke with a mustardy colour and a whitey creamy colour and a browny colour. And it was so gorgeous that I ended up tracking down some of this fine Donegal and buying it. And it just, I know these are good for not having moths, but they're horrible nylon, aren't they? And the bag's plastic, but it is a recycled and a recyclable bag. I don't know, why do I feel so guilty? I will reuse these and they'll protect my wool for ages. I don't know why I feel so guilty. Anyway, let's quickly hide it in there. Pretend it never happened. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell the hoard police. The stash enhancing police can know, but not the hoarders police. Quick, shut the door. Ooh, let's just put this in. This, look. I got a discount code. Love Crafts. There you go, 10% off. Shh, don't tell. Okay, back. So this, I'll have to dig out some more fabric and do that instead. I've just tried to nibble some skin off the side of my thumb. Look, now I've got lipstick all over my thumb. Goodness knows what state my face is in. Oh, it's not too bad. Now to explain the scraps. These were a pair of pyjama bottoms. They were my friend's son's, and she handed them to us for Ted. And then when Ted grew out of them, they went to Wilfred. Now, where are they from? I think they were from the White Company. And they were a pair of pyjama bottoms, and then the knee went, so I cut them off at the knee and hemmed them. And then Wilf wore them for a while, and they've been Wilf's favourites. Look. Yeah, they were the White Company. Look at how worn out the waistband is. Look at that. Anyway, you wouldn't let me do away with them. And then I noticed when I pulled them out of the washing earlier on that there was a massive tear across the back side of in the fabric. So there we can see it. Big tear going along the back because it's just got quite thin, and you know what it's like when you're moving around. Bit of a frog in my throat today. It's not sore or anything, but the fabric is lovely. It's really soft. It's showing up more black and white here, but it's actually kind of fawny grey. So I'm going to put it in my fabric stash, and it's so soft. I'm either going to make handkerchiefs out of it, because Toby's a bit low on hankies, or add it to a patchwork quilt. I'm actually going to be doing handkerchiefs for Toby today, so I'll show you that as well. So as I just said, Toby's running out of handkerchiefs. Ages ago, I bought from the company that my friend Franca works for. She works for a costumier's company. They provide most of Europe's, I think I'm getting this right, costumes for stage, theatre, film, TV. So if you're watching a costume drama and there's lots of people wearing those all-in-one cotton, can't remember what they're called, likelihood is Franca was the one that dealt with all of that. Anyway, I bought these handkerchiefs from her. Massive traditional man's fine cotton hankies. Because many moons ago, I must have seen it somewhere, somebody had embroidered a picture that their child had made, or they'd turned a picture into a toy or something. Anyway, it gave me the idea, and I'm not the first to have this idea. Lots of people across the world do this sort of thing, and they have been doing for millennia. So I'm mumbling. Fluff, fluff, fluff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of Bill's drawings, because he's got a very stylistic way of drawing. He's 15 now, but he still does drawings like this, and we love them. So I'm going to free motion embroider some things like this onto these handkerchiefs. I've been collecting little drawings over the years. Some of them are, this is quite old. This was a long time ago, but look, that's Margot. I just love it. I think that's Granny on a lilo. Name is Cool Daddy. Cool Games. Bob. Yeah, so I've got loads of these, and while I'm doing it, I'm going to look. I'm getting Margot again. I don't know what I'm wearing there. While I'm doing this, I'm going to do a few for Popper as well for his birthday, so I'll get ahead there. I did some years ago for Toby and some for Popper, and they are their favourite handkerchiefs. And as we all know, you're not properly dressed unless you've got a handkerchief. That's a skateboard. Look, that's Wilf. Aren't they funny? What's going on here? I have so many ideas of things that I want to do with these. Oh, and here's his Bill's bus picture. He's so special. I've yeah. What are you doing? Bless you. So I've traced onto the handkerchief using a funny little backlit, like a tablet thing that Franca gave me for Christmas. Another thing she gave me for Christmas. She's very generous. And to be honest, I probably didn't need to use that because this is quite see-through fabric. I could have just done it. Oh, she's crying now because she's hungry. You want your tea? Is it your tea time? Is it your tea time? It is, isn't it? You're a hungry girl. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, dog's fed. So here we go. I've put it in this embroidery hoop. I could probably have done with a size smaller. And I'm going to thread up my machine with some black cotton in the top and in the bobbin. And I'm going to swap the foot for the free motion embroidery foot that I've got here. Some machines come with one. Mine didn't come with one, so I had to buy it separately, but feet for this machine don't cost very much, unlike my Benina. And then I'll set the camera up and show you how I do it. But I'm not an expert. There's a woman I follow on Instagram, Emma somebody, and she doesn't even use this. And she certainly is an expert. So there's lots of ways to skin a cat. Ooh, is that a phrase? If it is, that's a horrible phrase. Right, ooh. It smells funny. Don't smell very loved, Brian. Hopefully I'll manage to set this up so you'll be able to see what I'm doing. And let's just give it a go. Oops. Right, first things first, let's change the foot. In fact, I think I need to take the whole thing off, don't I? Oh, it's weird going from one machine to another. There's lots of little features on this machine that I really love. One of them is that you can lift even higher the presser foot. Right, can I remember how to get this badger on? Can't remember. Can't remember. Do you know what? I ought to turn that off because I'm fiddling around here. I think it goes just like that. Okay. Swap the bobbin for It's also got this really easy slot your bobbin in jobby, which I absolutely love. Get your hoop. This is where it's so lovely having the extra lift, because it's not easy getting your hoop. Let's pull my needle up out of the way. There we go. Right, so find your starting point. I'm going to start up here on this head. Put your presser foot down. They recommend have a glass of wine before you do this. Now what you do is you don't worry about moving this round and round. You just go up and down and side to side, and you go slow. That's a bit too slow. And you just try to follow the lines. Let me just get rid of that snip. What do you think, Tobes?
Who is it?
Well, I don't know who that is, but this is you. It's a good likeness, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've even got your teeth with your braces on.
Yeah. And my 85 toes that I have on each foot.
That's your trainer tread.
Excellent.
On. Right, so I've just snipped off all the loose threads on the front and on the back, and I shall run the iron over it to get rid of the blue pen, and then fling it in the washing machine to soften it up. Right, got about 12 more to do. Popper's got sciatica at the moment, so although I was going to do these and save them for his birthday, I might do them, send them in the post to cheer him up, because he's not very good at being off his feet. There we go. Now with this one, I'm just going to snip off. This is going to be difficult to do looking through the camera. Snip off the stray bits, tidy it up. That's another one done, and now I need to stop. Yeah, I need to stop now because, oh, blue battery. Yeah, I need to stop now because my shoulder aches. I do find that sewing something like that, because of all the micro movements and the fact that I peer into it, I get down close. Should wear glasses really. I have a fear that the needle will break and spear my eyeball. Yeah, I think I can really only do 2 in one sitting. They take about 10 minutes each, which isn't long, but I do get achy neck, shoulder muscle. It's from mushroom picking when I was a student. I trapped a nerve in my neck and it's a weak spot now. It's now many days later, and here, oh, this one's back to front. Here is the result. Here are the results. So that's a drawing that Bill did, and that's Wilf. Looks like I've got a thread to trim there. I'll trim that in a tick. What am I recording? So I'll show you them all. Toby will love these. There's Bill. This was the picture that Bill drew of himself of when he did the minibus drawing. If I've still got the picture, I'll insert it here, and you'll be able to see Bill with his funny hands. Just got distracted then because of this monkey. What are you doing? What are you doing? You horror. That is my lip balm. I don't blame you for trying to get into that. It's delicious. That was a birthday present. It was part of my birthday present from Ali, Cherie and Rachel. She don't care. I can't open it. Oh. What an absolute turd. Back to the hankies. This one is my favourite. Shouldn't have folded them all up, really. Toby Ballard. Look at the tread on his trainers. And he's got a beard, big googly eyes and long lockdown hair. I just love his drawings. That's Margot. That's back to front as well. That's a skateboard. It just made me laugh. Their expressions. This one says, name is Cool Daddy. That's it. There. They'll keep Toby's hooter clean for a while. You're never properly dressed unless you have a handkerchief. Right. Let's fold these up, put them in Toby's drawer. And hope you enjoyed this video. A bit of a different one for me. Goodness knows how it's going to end up in the editing. We'll soon see, or I'll soon see. And I'm wearing my Dust of Snow wrap that I was twice as long, but I've frogged it. And now it's just Dust of Snow cowl. I just wasn't wearing it. And I'm very happy to frog things. Doesn't bother me at all. Right then, off I go. Thanks for watching. Ooh. Must stop smiling.